Hey guys, it is Sean. Welcome to my channel. If you are new, welcome back. If we have history, the channel is called shon.vibes. And if you're not already subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe now. That way you can always be notified when I upload a brand new video. Sometimes I will do it unexpectedly, like I'm doing right now. This is not part of my usual upload schedule, but I felt inspired with the new moon coming this Saturday, which at the time of this recording is tomorrow, January 21st. We have a new moon in Aquarius showing up to give us lots of opportunities to do things in a new and fresh way. So with that in mind, I decided to drop 3 readings this weekend. One is a career reading. That's the one that you're in right now. The others are out there too. So make sure you watch all 3. What else did I want to tell you guys before we get started? Just that I'm glad you're here. I love reading for you. And those of you who leave your comments on the channel, thank you. They help me to know that you're enjoying the content or that you're getting value from it. And is there anything else that I needed to say? I don't think so. I think we need to go ahead and shift the focus from me and my channel to you. Let's find out what is going on for you this new moon cycle in regards to your career and your finances. I have pre-shuffled these cards, but as I say in almost every video, you still might hear me do the side shuffle just because it does help me focus my energies and concentrate, keep the intention that we are reading. We already got our first card. We have 5 of Pentacles. What messages do we have for this group, for this new moon in Aquarius regarding their finances? We have the Strength card. What messages do we have for this group regarding their career and or finances? Messages for this group regarding their career and or finances. I almost just dropped half the deck, you guys. Yeah. Okay, let me try that again. There we go. This is a nice silky smooth deck by 𝒆𝒂𝒂𝒍. The This Might Hurt tarot deck. So we have 5 of Pentacles, we have Strength, we have 7 of Swords. You guys. I think I'm already getting a sense of what your message is today. Yep. Okay. Listen, y'all got to stop. Okay. Y'all got to stop. So basically what we have going on right now is that someone is overspending. And by someone, I mean you. I'm not overspending, but those of you who are watching this reading today, you are not being as responsible as you know you can be with your money. So in some cases, I'm getting that there's an accrual of debt happening. Okay. So it's not just that you are spending before you have, but you're spending more than you are due to get in some cases. All right. So with our 5 of Pentacles, our 7 of Swords in particular, that talks about being just not honest with yourself in regards to your money, okay? And that 7 of Cups, this is indicating that you're kind of like having, it's not really shiny object syndrome, but it's similar to it where it's like everything you see you want. And it could be just because there's so many things that you're seeing that you want. I'm not saying that right. Yeah, no, that's what I meant. So it's not just that, oh, you see it and you want it. It's like there's a lot of things that you want and they happen to be coming into your awareness right now. And you are being encouraged to have more self-control, exercise more inner strength in the handling of your money, particularly with this upcoming new moon in Aquarius. And let me tell you why this is so important right now with the current energies or the energy. By the time you read this, or sorry, listen to this, It will be the current energies. But for right now, while I'm taping it, it's the upcoming energies surrounding this new moon. It is a super moon that makes it super, super powerful. But you have two specific things that have to do with newness. Okay. So the new moon itself, clearly that's new, right? That's new energies. A lot of times that's when we take new actions. And then Aquarius, which is the innovator of the zodiac, the zodiac sign that is most inclined to introduce new ways of doing things to those that, you might be working with or living with, or just for yourself, think outside of the box kind of energy is what Aquarius is. So when you pair that with the new moon, that is a lot of, to sound redundant, newness. Okay. And so these new things at this time, they're going to be lasting things because of that double hit of innovative energy, of starting up energy, which means this is a perfect time for you to start handling your money in a different way. Start new financial habits. For some of you, you don't keep a budget. And so the guidance for you is probably going to be along the lines of go ahead. In fact, no, I'm getting it as a hit. Before pulling another card, I'm getting it as a hit. Start knowing what you have available to you before you spend it. All right. So this means not just looking at your what's in the checking account right now, but taking a longer term view of what is needed for the maintenance of your life over a 30-day period. Excuse me, over a month. Okay. As opposed to just, until my next paycheck, because it's just projecting out to your next paycheck that is keeping you kind of in this hand to mouth or playing catch up or running from the debt collectors kind of situation, or the creditors, not necessarily debt collectors. That's extreme, but only looking 2 weeks out is keeping you behind. Look further out at what is needed and what is necessary for you financially, and make conscious choices in how you spend your money, knowing that it's got to serve over. Imagine that this check you get, say you get paid, today's a Friday, say you get paid today. Okay. Imagine that this check you have gotten today, if today were your payday, if today was your payday, has to last you for 30 days instead of thinking in terms of it having to last you just for the next 2 weeks. You will start to make different choices. You will start to handle your money differently. So you definitely are getting guidance here to be more honest with yourself about your money. For some of you, you're actually also being dishonest with others about your money. So of course, the creditors, when you spend money that you don't have to buy things that you want, or sometimes it's to pay bills. I know that happens. It happens to a lot of us, right? But be honest with yourself about which of these things are actual needs and which of these things are optional. And that includes some of what we call bills, because, YouTube Premium, that's optional. Hulu, optional. Netflix, definitely optional. Ugh, that tired old streaming service. Okay, so that being said, let's see what other information I can find out for you guys regarding your finances. So it looks like the messaging that we're getting today is more about the finances specifically than it is career and finances. So what other messages do we have for this group in regards to their finances? Can we have a little bit more information about their finances, particularly in regard to this new moon in Aquarius? All right, so we have, 10 of Swords. That means it has to stop, okay? It has to stop. You cannot continue on the path that you've been with this money. It has to stop. You are doing lasting long-term hurt to yourself with this. So let that cycle end with tonight. And let's start anew tomorrow. Let what this was completely finish, because there's self-betrayal happening here. You're betraying yourself. Okay, we also have, the Wheel of Fortune. So things are going to start to turn around. And look, we have another 10. Okay, so here we have 2 7s. 7 also sometimes has to do with completion of a cycle. And then we have 2 10s. Definitely the 10s are completion of a cycle. 7 as completion of a cycle, if I'm not mistaken, is not really numerological, because I'm not a numerologist. But I think that's more spiritual. There's a spiritual completion with the 7, you know, in the telling of the creation of the world in the Judeo-Christian Bible. They speak of God having worked for 6 days and then resting on the 7th. If that is in your belief system, great. If it is not, that's all right. There are other creation stories out there that also utilize 7 as a number of completion, wholeness. So we are seeing here that for you, there is encouragement to, because you have a 7 here and a 7 here. You have a 10 here and a 10 here. Okay. Let's complete that cycle. And with Wheel of Fortune, you're also getting, wait, can you guys see that? Yeah. Okay. With the Wheel of Fortune, you also are getting an indication that things as they are going to change. Wheel of Fortune does not always mean, oh, you're about to have good luck. Okay. Sometimes it can mean things are getting ready to downturn for you. It's a wheel. It cycles. Okay. And what goes up must come down. So if you have found yourself in a situation, or you currently find yourself in a situation where your financial well-being is completely off the rails, well-being can't even be used to describe it, then this is indicating for you that things can start to turn around for the better for you with this new moon in Aquarius that we have. Okay. And that is a good thing. But it can also mean for some of you who have been able to skirt through, skate by, make it work, even though you know it's not the best financial sense you've been using, that is about to change with this new moon in Aquarius. Or unless you make some changes during this new moon in Aquarius, you have got to start doing something new to be in alignment with these energies, okay? The energy of the new moon and the energy of Aquarius. Let's see if there's any more. Is there any more information that I can share with this group regarding their finances right now? But you guys, I feel strongly that this is urgent for you. And also the fact that I was called to make these videos today. Because it wasn't part of my plan. And I actually have a personal reading that I need to do for somebody. And that's waiting right now because something said to me to do this. And then as I was in the middle of making these 3 videos, one of my clients was like, hey, I need a reading on my love life. And I'm like, okay. So, you know, I feel like this message is not just timely for you, but urgent for you. Okay. With this 10 of these 10s and the 7. So the next card that you got was, look at that, the 9 of Cups. And 9 of Cups is your satisfaction card. Oh, also for those of you who might be wondering, why are these in English and why are these in French? Because I have 2 sets of Isabella Rotman's deck. I have the English version of This Might Hurt Tarot. Can you see that? I'm pointing right there, right there. I have the English version, and then I also have the French version. I got the French version first and found that it's super small. Like the cards are shorter than normal tarot cards and they're thicker. It's not great. It's mass market. And then this one is an indie deck, which I love. But and then I just dropped some of the cards. But anyway, back to this 9 of Cups that you have. That is the satisfaction card. And what I'm finding here with this reading for you guys is a message to let yourself find satisfaction in more simple things. This is part of your guidance for this new moon in Aquarius. Let yourself find satisfaction in more simple things. It does not have to be, extravagances or luxury items or even just eating out regularly or all the time or whatever it is that you are blowing your wad on. you are being guided to know that you can have happiness and satisfaction. And this new moon in Aquarius is a perfect time for you to start this new habit of finding simpler, i.e., or therefore resultantly less expensive ways to feel good. Because that's what's happening here too. I'm getting that some of the spending that's been happening. Yes, there are some of us that, have to use our credit card or all of our money, the actual liquid, the cash on bills. But for what I'm getting here with this trickster card and this, Seven of Cups and I love this particular Seven of Cups. This is my favorite Seven of Cups out of all of my tarot decks. I am pretty sure there is a shopping habit that is causing this for a lot of you. And it might be to the point of addiction, a shopping addiction for many of you. And that's, part of why we're getting this Ten of Swords here with that. But let yourself find simpler, easy, less expensive, if not completely free ways to start finding satisfaction, to start having a sense of life, feeling good, ways to make yourself feel good. Okay. I also want to pull an oracle card for you. Something said to me to grab an oracle card for this group as well. So I pre-shuffled this deck before starting the reading. And the card we just got was, what does that say? I can't read that. Have faith, choose optimism. Okay. Wow. So that makes me wonder, have faith, choose optimism. Well, okay, first of all, it is good news that your finances are going to get better. And we definitely have the Wheel of Fortune here. So because we have Wheel of Fortune and we have faith, choose optimism. Oh, I see. Yes. Okay. Someone, if not multiple people who are watching this, someone specific though, but possibly multiple people have been overwhelmed by what's been happening with their finances. They've been overwhelmed by the debt that they've accrued. And it feels like too much, and it seems like too much, and it is too much. And this is probably why you clicked on this video today. And the message to you is it is going to get better as you make these changes. It is going to get better. This is not your destiny. But you have to let it improve. You can't do what you've been doing and expect things to get better. And and I'm also getting, don't let fear of things being bad make you make more bad decisions. Bad is a judging word, and I'm sorry if it feels judgmental, but that's how it came to me. So things already being overwhelming can possibly make you do desperate things or take desperate actions to either get money or to get rid of the debt. And the message that I'm being told to share with you is do not do that. Do not do that. Do not do that. Things are going to improve. Do not dig yourself further in the hole. That's what I got there. That's what this card is in reference to. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for being here this afternoon. I hope that this reading proves to be helpful to you. And definitely helps you start to make some decisions that help you feel more financial security in your life. As I said before, please remember to subscribe to the channel so you can always be told, subscribe and hit the bell icon until it turns dark so you can always be told when I upload a new video. Also, remember, if you ever want a personal reading, I do offer those through my website and on my Etsy shop. And in one of these readings, I'm not going to say which, but in one of them, there was an announcement made about a raffle for a free reading. So you're just going to have to keep clicking until you find it. Anyway, have a great weekend, you guys, and enjoy that new moon in Aquarius.